Welcome to A Taste of AZ podcast, where we interview everyone from James Beard award-winning chefs to local mixologists, winemakers, breweries, and so much more. We've got an awesome episode lined up for you today. But before we get into that, head to atasteofaz.com so you can subscribe to our quarterly magazine and email newsletter to find all of the best places to eat and drink around town. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Now let's get into the episode.
All right, so I'm very excited. This might be the closest to a magazine feature to podcast time frame that we've had. So thank you guys for joining on the podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you guys were happy with the feature?
Oh my God, I
Yeah.
loved it. It was
Now-
beautifully written. Thanks, Christina.
Christina is the best. Yes.
And good pictures also.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Luke's pictures were incredible.
On
Yeah.
point.
For sure. This is one of the rare places that I actually got to eat before our photographer Luke did. So I was like, dude, this stuff is incredible. And that, because usually he takes the photos. I'm like, oh, like I make my own list of must hit spots off of my own magazine because I don't get to try all these places.
Yeah.
So that's just me venting my own personal struggles. So Valentina and Chef Gian Franco,
Gian Franco. Yes.
thank you guys for having us in. We are at Mixela on, what are we on, 24th and
Osborne.
Very close to Glyban as well, right?
Next door.
Yeah.
Right there.
Nice. Still.
And Tandy's right there.
Oh, yeah. Tandy's.
And Rewind.
Rewind.
And George's Place. Cigar.
Yeah, the cigar and the
Asia's La Vida.
Mexican food.
The pink building over
yes.
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
The Vaqueros.
Yes.
So many good places right in this area. But
Starting.
the anchor of the neighborhood is Mixela, right?
Yes.
Is that what we say?
Sure.
That's what I say. Yes.
The newbie. Well, no, Tandy's is actually.
Well, yes, but the building has been there before.
True.
With
Yeah.
Binkley, so the sell of point it's have been there. We transformed this place in something very different.
Yeah.
Used to be a dental
This was a dentist, like a
long
dentist.
time ago.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
dentist.
We'll get into it, but I'm very impressed of first of all, just everything about this place, the food, the ambiance, but the fact that you're able to produce what you produce out of that kitchen.
Yes.
I mean, if you're watching this on YouTube, like back there behind the bar, that's pretty much it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you guys crank it out and it's incredible.
Daily challenge.
Yeah. Yes. Well, let's start kind of at the beginning. So let's start with you, Valentina. Where are you originally from?
So I was born in Mexico City.
Okay.
I grew up in Mexico until I was 17. And then I came to Arizona to come to school.
Okay.
University, yeah.
Gotcha.
Cool.
ASU?
NAU, lumberjack.
Okay.
I was an artichoke first.
Right. Where's the artichokes from?
Scottsdale.
Oh, that's right.
Scottsdale community.
Artichokes.
Fighting Artie.
The Fighting Artie.
Yep.
Oh, that's great. Do they have an
Culinary
actual
arts.
mascot?
Yeah.
Like,
My sister actually was the mascot.
are you serious?
Yep. Green
Oh.
tights and all.
That's great.
Yep.
That is great. Oh man, you know what? That just gave me an idea. I think we got to have the artichoke at our food festival.
I think you
In
should because
October.
there's a great culinary. It's an associate's degree.
Yeah.
It's a culinary program. It's been around for at least 30 years because I was there
Okay.
25 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. So you went there. You were at the School of Artichoke
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
for the culinary program.
Correct.
Okay. Why? Like, what was it about food?
Honestly, I was fortunate enough to get a scholarship to come up here.
Okay.
And it was actually closer for me to come up to the U.S. to school than to
Okay.
actually go to the center of Mexico, which at that time had the culinary schools.
Okay. Gotcha.
So it was actually easier
Yeah.
for me to come here than to go
Okay.
distance wise.
Interesting.
And so I came here for 2 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Why food though? Like, what was it about? Like,
God, I'm still trying to figure that out.
you still are?
Yeah.
Like,
Truly,
why did
I
I
mean-
do this?
I think I asked you once, and you
Yeah.
simply tell me, "I like food. I
I
like
like
to
food.
eat.
I love to
I
eat.
like to eat."
Yeah.
It's very,
Yeah.
it's very sincere answer. It's very,
Yeah.
It's very sincere. I love to eat,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, me too. That people of all my friends, I started kind of doing all this stuff when I was like 38. My friends are like, "Why did it take you so long to realize you're meant to eat and drink for a living?" I was like,
I mean, yeah.
yeah, it's true. Yeah. So you always loved food. Like, was it part of the family? Like, was it part of your family
Not
culture?
at all.
Really?
I love
Okay.
my mother, but
Yeah.
that is not her forte.
Okay.
I was an athlete growing up.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
I had to rack up the calories.
Ah,
I
okay.
was a swimmer and I did triathlon. And so food for me was fuel.
Yeah.
I think it was later in life that I realized that I loved everything that is around food.
Okay. Meaning
And
like,
the traditions, the energy, the friendships, the community, the
yeah.
sitting around the table, everything. I mean, I'm a believer. Everything can be fixed over a nice meal and a glass of wine.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Maybe
I
some
just
mezcal.
love eating though. I mean, just in general.
Yeah. Well, isn't that interesting too, right? Because I mean, food is what drew me into this industry, was just the food,
Mhm.
specifically because I like to eat and drink. But then it becomes more than, it becomes almost everything but the food.
But the food.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In some
Yeah.
ways, there's many times where we do this podcast where I'm like, shit, we didn't even talk about your food.
I know.
Because
Yeah.
we're hearing your story, your origin story, and your heart and soul and passion behind all this. I'm like, oh yeah, you guys make food too. Yeah.
But BTW. Yeah.
Yeah. That's real. Yeah. That's, it is
It's
interesting.
so loaded, right? Like
Yeah.
food has culture, has where you've been, what you believe in. It's super
Yeah.
loaded.
Memories.
Memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for you it's like memories.
And so, and chef, where are you from originally?
Okay, I was born in Venezuela, grew up in Venezuela
Okay.
into an Italian family.
Okay.
And I went to culinary school in Caracas, and then moved to Italy, north of Italy, Torino,
Okay.
for an Italian master degree. And then I stayed for about a year in Italy, and then jumped to next door to France and stay about, a little bit longer than 10 years in Monte Carlo.
Okay. Wow.
So, yeah,
So, quite the journey then. How
Yeah.
many languages do you speak?
4.
4. Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah.
I can barely speak one myself.
Well, it's because I had to move. I had to work in these places.
Yeah.
No, when I was in Monte Carlo, there is a huge population of Italians.
Okay.
So my first year, I didn't speak a word of French, but I was working in Italian cuisine. So I
Ah.
was living with brothers Italians, friends Italians. So I was able to work and live because half of the population living there speak Italians.
Okay.
And then slowly learning French.
Yeah.
But my French it's a kitchen French.
Okay.
So it's yeah.
Kitchen French. I like that. I like, yeah.
It's more than kitchen French.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I speak those languages, because the necessity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. We did a podcast recently from, have you been to Urban Fresh?
No.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And Dean he's originally from Egypt, but he went to New York, didn't speak any English, and he learned what he thought was English in the kitchen. And then he went out in the world in New York City and started talking to people and realized that he learned French. So.
or the most Spanish leaning English he could possibly
Oh, sure.
ever learn.
What do you mean by that? Like,
Well, I mean, the workforce of
Oh,
kitchens is
yeah.
mostly Spanish speaking. So sometimes it's
Yeah.
like, well, I know kitchen Spanish.
Yeah.
That's the best Spanish to learn.
that's actually an idea for a book. I don't know if you guys ever thought about
Kitchen
that.
Spanish.
Kitchen languages. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
all right, we're coming up with some great ideas
mean,
already. I mean, we're 8 minutes into this, so.
yeah, same.
So, chef, for you, what was it about? Like, why did you take that step into a culinary education?
Well, basically, I like to cook. It's my passion, and I was always next to my grandmother,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
she was a machine. She was doing bread every day, like a sauce, and we had chicken, rabbits at home.
Like
So-
actual
Yeah,
chickens
so
and
we-
actual rabbits.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you kind of,
Yeah, escargot.
not like in the freezer.
For
stuff.
sure, yeah.
So she was always focused, working a lot, and I like it.
Yeah.
And I was raised by my grandmother
Okay.
and my grandfather, and then when I moved to Italy, I start seeing different vegetable, fruit, and the curiosity to actually curiosity to travel, to go abroad. That was one of the start engine to start in this culinary art
Okay.
environment.
Because it was going to take you around the world.
Yes,
Yeah. Nice.
yes. Basically, you can work anywhere.
Yeah. Interesting. I think it's interesting too, like myself included. Like I almost feel like 9 out of 10 people that we interview on this podcast, their grandmother was their inspiration, right? It's always a female. It's always whether it's their mom or their grandma, but most of the time it's the grandma. It's my grandma. Like she
Was that your inspiration?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. She owned our town restaurant. I mean, it was small town Ohio, but her food was like, elevated. Like it was better. And she did a really good job of like, she had generations of people work for her. Like, this lady would work for her for 15 years and then
The
her
son
kids.
would come in.
Yeah. Yeah. And I always say, I'm like, Grandma, I can't wait to have my own restaurant. She's like, no, no, you're not having a
We
restaurant.
don't have kids, but I would not allow my child to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Well, I mean, I took her advice. I got into the industry, but not owning a
different
place.
way.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she taught me how to eat. Like,
But listen to that.
Yeah.
How charged is that?
Yeah,
She taught you how to eat.
yeah. Wow, that was deeper than I thought it was.
I mean, it's super deep.
Yeah. You know what? That's interesting you say that too, because I guess if there's one criticism I get from people, they're like, you like everything. Like what's good, what's bad? I'm like, I love it all, man. Like I'm sorry. Like if I don't like it, I'm just not going to talk about it. And, so I just, I don't know.
No.
Wow.
Our
Got me
first
thinking.
restaurant was called Nona.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Our first restaurant was actually named after Salvatrice, which is who's Nona's grandmother.
That's right.
Yeah. And
So it
this
makes sense.
restaurant, Mixela, means the mix,
Okay.
the blend. But we actually did a little tweak there because it's technically supposed to be written MISC, Mixela, which is
Okay.
the Italian for the blend. But I'm Mexican. And in both my grandmother's language, if you would, one of my grandmothers is from Yucatan.
Okay.
So that's Maya. And my other grandmother was from Asturias, which is the north part of Spain.
Okay.
And X is actually sh. So Mixela is actually charged with grandmother as well.
Yeah.
So in a very trippy kind of thing, Nona is still very present.
Yeah.
Right? We believe in that knowledge.
Yeah.
And energy that is passed on.
That's interesting. I love that. I didn't realize that. Yeah. I mean, I knew that when I came here, and Maddie big shout out to Maddie from Leiden Advertising. She's incredible. Yeah. She does a great job. But that's how we got connected. Well, I think initially Christina was like, "Hey, we gotta cover these," and I think we'd had a few issues already. We're like, "All right, we'll get them in eventually," but it worked out, and I came, and you guys it was a great experience, and you shared your story with me, and I didn't realize that Nona was. I just hadn't put those together. Yep. Now it's coming full circle, right there. So how did you guys meet?
We met at Monte Carlo in a place called La Rascas. It's a bar, discotheque, boîte de nuit. It's in the Grand Prix circuit.
Okay.
And we met there, and we started
going to the beach together.
Ah, nice.
That was it.
Yeah.
The man had a scooter.
Yeah.
And I like the beach.
Nice. Well, what brought you to Monte Carlo? Like, how did you go from Arizona to Monte Carlo?
So I actually had the privilege of being awarded another scholarship, Fondation Turquoise, which was started by Mr. Raymond Turquoise, who was the honorary consul of Mexico in Monaco.
Okay.
This beautiful gentleman actually still to this day gives scholarships to Mexican hospitality, culinary arts, and now ballet students.
Wow.
So you have to be Mexican, and you go through like a very stringent process, and you get a scholarship. And he basically pays for you to live in Monaco, go to school there, and work there.
Wow.
Pretty big.
That's awesome.
I was very, very, very lucky.
How did you get that? Like, how did you?
I still don't know.
Yeah. You have a lot of unanswered questions, huh?
There's 10 people every year who are chosen. And that was that. I mean, I have to say that changed my life.
Yeah.
Obviously not just because of Gianfranco, but it just changed my life.
Yeah.
Just tells you about like the little things that the food brings, right?
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. And you can't always explain it. Right?
I can't explain it,
Yeah.
but the people who I met there are still my brothers, and they're my best friends, and they're my family. And this man changed my life, and it's a foundation that gives. I mean, it gives the best thing to youth, which is education and exposure to different cultures. And I was just privileged enough to be at the right place at the right time.
Yeah. Nice. So you go to Monte Carlo.
Go
this guy
there.
pulls up shirtless on a scooter.
No,
right?
no shirtless, but kind of drunk.
Okay. Shirt was still on at that point.
Shirt was still on. Yeah. He wanted to dance. There was a group of us, and so he wanted to dance with one of us, and we're like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then we're here now.
Yeah.
20 plus years later.
That's
20,
awesome.
20 years.
5 years later.
Wow. So, how do you go? What did you guys do there? So you were
I was
cooking?
working. I was working because the salary in Monte Carlo are higher than Italy.
Okay.
And you had to work very hard anyways. And I was like a working machine. And I was working and learning like a sponge. You know, I was 25, 24. So it was the moment to travel, to learn, to make money, and I was there in that moment.
Yeah.
And I remember that because in those days, any Spanish in Monte Carlo was very weird.
Okay.
And I never speak Spanish because I was in Italian with Italian people, and Portuguese. I learned a little Portuguese also.
Okay. Yeah.
And when I hear that they were speaking Spanish, it was more interesting for me.
Yeah.
And then
we're here.
And here you are. Well, and I think I remember in the article, like the amount of large scale things that you've done, right? As far as cooking for high, like royalty, literally, right?
Yeah. So I worked in many places in Monte Carlo, and then I end in a place, the corporation, let's say, called SBM, that owns the best hotel and casinos and concert venues, and I had huge opportunity to be in places unbelievable.
Yeah,
working for people. Yeah, so movies.
Yeah,
so it was a movie.
Wow.
It is kind of like the adult Disneyland. Monaco,
Sure.
you know, a lot of people ask us like, but you were there. Why are you here?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah, I think
beautiful, but it's
a moment for everything.
Disneyland,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like it's not, everything is glitz and glamour. And sometimes you're like, oh, you know.
Don't need that.
10 years.
Don't need it. 10 years, I think, was enough.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Had your fill. Yeah. And so what were you doing over there? So you were going through this program?
Yes,
school?
I was going to school and I was working.
Okay. Gotcha. And doing what were you specializing in anything particular?
Well, the title of the diploma, it's art de table, which is just service and, culinary. And I was there. It's like a community college kind of thing.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Was it more like the operational side of it?
No,
more
it
than
was the service side.
Oh, the service. Okay.
Service side, yeah.
Gotcha. And what kind of foundation does that lay?
It was enough for me to realize that I wanted a bachelor degree.
Okay.
Yeah.
They give you a little taste. No pun intended, but yeah.
let's go to administration.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Meaning like you wanted to learn more about the business
Correct.
side of it.
The business
Okay.
side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because so it kept that stoking
It
that
kept
flame.
going. Yeah. That's why I came back.
Okay.
I came back. He stayed.
Gotcha. When was this approximately?
To 2023, I came back.
Okay.
And he stayed.
Okay.
I came back. I went to NAU. I finished my bachelor's. I started working in the Valley. I ended up I worked in a couple hotels. And then in 2006, I went to T. Cook's at the Royal Palms. I was managing T. Cook's at the Royal Palms. And then I went into select service. And then in 2026, I think.
I came to visit her.
Yeah.
And in those vacations, and it was my first time in Arizona. She was living in Scottsdale, and I think it was like a fall, so it was the perfect weather.
Oh yeah,
beautiful
He would come in
everything.
October.
Yeah.
and then I saw this place, and I like it. I like the city. I like Phoenix. I like Scottsdale all around.
Yeah.
And so maybe I should follow her and move here. And I moved 2005 and 6 and start at the culinary the Scottsdale Community College, but learning English as a second language.
Okay.
And so I was a student in those days, and then I had a good offer back in Monaco, and I went back to Monte Carlo again for 7 years. I was the head chef of the sushi chef of Buddha Bar Monte Carlo. I went to Paris to be trained.
Yeah.
But a friend, Masato, it's a huge chef, and then we opened Buddha Bar Monte Carlo in 2010, and I stayed there. She moved back to France to do an MBA in financing, and 2 more years, and then back to United States, and then at the end, we decided to move definitely to United States. Well, definitely for now.
For now.
But I like
that was
I like this.
16 when we opened Nona.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a good taste of Arizona. I got
back and forth.
Yeah. No, wow. I mean, there's education, there's travel, there's like just
experience, a lot of experience.
Yeah. Yeah. And if I heard this correctly, you learned to make sushi in France?
Paris, France, and by myself also.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So, I mean, it already sounds,
at school in Venezuela.
Okay.
I learned the first steps.
Okay.
But I think that more than sushi, I think that what Gianfranco has that not a lot of people have is obviously like sushi and rolling and whatever, right? But I think that it was maybe with Chef Moreno Cedrione at La Madonnina di Pescatore, which is where he actually did his internship when he was in school.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It was that mastering of seafood.
Okay.
So Chef Moreno Cedrione is known for being a fish kind of.
Yeah, he's a
guru.
He's Italian chef by using a lot of technique of Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like presentation techniques and a product from Japan. And in those days, I lived with 3 Japanese. We were 4 guys living together and working for him, and I learned a little bit from them also.
Yeah.
So he's in love with this chef Moreno. He's in love with Japanese cuisine and culture.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, all of this is making so much sense of like your guys' menu, right? Like
and I think that when we tell the story, and I mean, I think Christina put it beautifully. The menu in Mixela is Gianfranco's résumé.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
And when you understand it, then you're like, oh, I want arepas and crudos?
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah. But then you understand him. And this is kind of showing how somebody can be incredibly, diverse in skill.
Yeah.
And yet produce things that when you understand him, it makes sense.
for sure.
Yeah.
And you can't get anything like this in Arizona. Like, I mean, I don't.
Maybe there is something. There is a Sumo Maya who mixed the Mexican with the Japanese. But I'm in love with Italian cuisine also. I
Yeah.
have the Venezuelan. I learned from Mexico. And we don't stop to change our menu.
Yeah.
And because we get boring about doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get bored.
And we want to give to our customer always something.
Yeah.
We like to give surprises. We like to make them laughing, make them think about it,
Yeah.
about us, and could be maybe strange to have too many cuisine in a short menu, but I live and I work in these countries, and I have
Unapologetically unique.
Yeah.
30 years
Deeply
experience.
personal.
Yeah. No, for sure. Well, I mean, that's like you said, that's like people, it's his resume. They trust him. Like you come in and like, just like hit me. Like, oh, do you need a menu? No.
Yeah.
Just like, what
and
do
we
you got?
have people who do that.
Yeah.
And it's funny because in Mexico, there's actually a term called cocina de autor, which is that.
Yeah.
It's called cuisine of the author, right?
Yeah.
Cuisine of the chef. I think that is something that, in the US, we tend to be like, but what kind of food is it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
like, well, it's good food.
Yeah.
It's like good shit. But,
For sure.
it's
Yeah.
not, do we have to put it in a box?
Yeah. Right.
And I think that we've always kind of been a little out of the box.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too much.
Too much. Well, let's dig into that because like so 2016 was Nona, but let's take a quick break.
A real quick reminder, head over to atasteofaz.com and subscribe to our email newsletter. Also, subscribe to A Taste of AZ magazine and get it shipped right to your door. Now let's get back into today's episode.
So 2016, you guys decided when did you decide to open up Nona?
When I got tired of the French.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's be real.
Yeah.
we opened 16. Yes.
Yeah.
I
16.
came in 14 because I
Okay.
was done.
Okay. Came back to Arizona. Yeah. Why come back to Arizona? Like, what was it?
Because this was home.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This was home. And I got the opportunity to come back to my old company to manage hotels. Which
Okay.
is my background.
Yeah. Gotcha. And
So
so
he stayed over there and
but
I came back.
you guys had the idea to open your own place here.
Eventually.
Yeah.
That was the idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so how did that happen then? Like where you finally like, let's do it.
Well, it was also a necessity. So
Okay,
we
yeah.
are investors in
Yeah.
this country.
Okay.
And that's
Yeah.
why we can do
No.
business here
Yeah.
as investors.
Ah.
So it was one of the way for me to move here and
An
stay,
investor visa.
let's say legally.
Yeah. I didn't
And-
know that. Interesting. Okay.
So still, it's a business. We are doing business in this country. That's why we are here
yeah. Yeah.
investing.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yep.
Well, thank you
So-
for investing in our country.
Well, you're welcome. We generate taxes, employment,
Yeah.
10
Great
years
food.
already.
Yay.
Culture. Yeah.
Perfect little immigrants.
Yeah. yeah.
Teaching people,
Teaching people.
customers,
Yeah.
because our menu is sometimes a little intimidating. We explain
Yeah.
and people leave happy with a lesson, a class or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Mezcal or wine
Yeah.
or NA wine or cider. We got ciders here we got to give a shout out to Six Bird.
Six Bird Jackson.
Yeah. Jackson's the man. I on the wagon. So I'm doing the Wino NA Sparkling Rosé. This is really good. This is the first time I ever had this. I like that it's in cans too.
Yes.
Right?
Very pullable.
Yeah. That way I don't have to drink a whole bottle of
Yeah.
rosé.
Refreshing enough.
Yeah. Ching, get the sparkle on the tooth. Yeah. So what was the menu at Nona?
So I was doing sushi for 7 years.
Okay.
And I wanted to stop that and do pasta as 5 years before that.
Okay.
And I still believe in pasta, huh? And homemade pasta. And so our menu was let's say 70% fresh pasta
Okay.
made at home.
Yeah.
And different colors, different flavors, rotate seasoning, blah blah, and salad and some Mexican, and just a little thing of sushi, just
like a
nothing.
couple, maybe like carpaccio almost. No?
Yeah,
It's mostly like new Italian.
it
Yeah.
was. It was. I wanted to do some good Italian,
Okay. Yeah.
but I didn't want to be in neither you case as Italian restaurant.
Okay.
And that's we had mezcal, we had tequila,
I
we
guess
did
we can't
many
stop being weird.
good Mexican dishes, but real
Yeah.
Yeah.
cuisine, Mexican cuisine. But I was doing pasta most of the time.
And was this was it a dinner and lunch spot? Was it just dinner?
Lunch and dinner.
Okay.
In Old Town Scottsdale, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
And how was that experience? How long did you guys have Nona?
Nona was there for 9.
No, it was 5 years
Oh.
or 5 years.
7 years.
It was
7 years.
it was doing
Great.
and
Yeah.
then pandemic.
Yeah.
We-
The buzzsaw.
Mm,
Yeah.
but
COVID
we
hit.
survived.
Yeah.
We survived. And
Okay.
we
Yeah.
survived like beautifully.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
we have
elegantly.
our customers support us.
It was
Yeah.
great.
Yes, we survived,
Yep.
and then we reopened with a different concept because we couldn't have too many tables together.
Ah,
And so
yeah.
we did like a prefix menu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which was, at first, it was kind of like, but it was perfect. It was like a $38 thing where you can have like a choice of 5 starters,
Yeah, it was
5
courses.
mains, and like 3 desserts. So it was
Okay.
great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a limited menu to help you
Yeah.
guys like have
Yeah.
to manage that. Yeah.
And it works, and people support us.
People loved
Yeah.
it.
And we still have customer from Nona visiting
Here,
us.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Because of that resume.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No, we're like wherever chef moves, we're there. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. For sure. I mean,
I'm
that's
so proud of that.
yeah. Because that kind of shows that it's not like a gimmick or it's because of this, it's because of that. It's like, no, you
Yeah.
guys have between the two of you with that foundation of like, put us at the airport. We'll do,
I
do
think
our
that
thing.
that's something that COVID taught us. Just pivot.
Sure. Yeah. Well, it seems like, and I hope take this the right way, but it seems like you guys get bored and you want to switch it up a little bit.
I don't know if I mean,
Not bored, but
I think that we are lucky that we found ourselves because
Okay.
I push him, he pushes me. Right? And so we don't like to stay too immobile. We don't like to stay
Okay.
too stagnant.
yeah.
We believe that energy is created when there's change in a way. And I think that at the end of the day, cooking and restaurant owning is a very creative process.
For sure.
And if you are not reinventing yourself, then put your pajamas on and go home.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's whether you're forced to do it because of COVID or because that's kind of who we are as restaurateurs and chefs and entrepreneurs. I think you always have to like reinvent yourself because
Sure.
because your client is changing, your guest is changing.
Yeah.
And I mean, we saw it after COVID, people started eating less.
Yeah.
People didn't want to sit and have like huge meals. They wanted little
Ah.
bites and they wanted to share things and they
Yeah.
wanted that like it's an experience, it's a community thing. And so that's why when Nona ended its cycle in 2022, we're like, okay, so what are we doing next?
Yeah.
Because our customer has changed. Our the needs of the people who we're serving have changed.
Yeah.
It's smaller, it is bite size, it is maybe I just do one plate or maybe I make a meal out of it, but
Yeah.
it's smaller.
Yeah.
And it's convivial. And that's why tapas, crudos, small plates was what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
At first we said, a little bit less complicated, but I think that our nature is to be complicated. And so now we're doing bread again and we're doing everything from scratch. But
Yeah.
you have to evolve
Sure.
because the human's evolving.
Yeah. And do you feel you ever get, because that's a very good point. I feel like I have about a 5-year cycle on like the number of jobs I've had in my life that were like around 4 to 5 years, because I get to a point where,
You're like,
yeah. I'm like, oh man, my instinct is not like, oh, we need to change with the times. It's just, my feelings are already there. So it's just kind of a natural thing. So it seems like it's for you guys too. It's like you get it
also,
intuitively.
As for the team.
Sure.
Right? If you surround yourself with people who are like bubbly and always want to learn, and especially I think with cooks and bartenders, cooking the same thing for 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, we're pushing them. And I mean, hopefully people who have gone through and learned from Gian Franco have learned so many things, because every month we decided to throw in something different. And not only does it keep our guests happy, but it also, as somebody who's working in the industry, teaches you different things and just kind of pushes you to do something different. And I think from a creative standpoint, that's huge.
Sure. Yeah. Well, and I, like you said, I think there's a huge segment of people that want that as diners, right? I think the old guard of like, oh, I'm going to come in and sit at my corner table, bring me my T-bone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That, to me, that just sounds horrible. Right. And when I started doing all this, it was just for beer. And people are like, oh, are you going to get into food? And I had a limited mindset of what food could be. That's what I picture. I'm like, I don't want to cover, the beef Wellington guy in the corner eating the same thing every week for 52 years of his life, But
hey, there's a time and a place,
absolutely.
Right? And there's people who are creatures of habit. And we have people who still request the salmon campanelli, which was a dish from Nona.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, I have people who are like, give it to me.
Hit the vein. Vein.
Right there. Like I still crave it. There's people who we used to actually ship it to Denver.
Really?
Like the sauce. It was like, people are kind of like, there's people like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which for that, we have things like the empanadas and things that we always keep on the menu, right? But there's also things that we change all the time. The pasta will change with the season. Sometimes it's butternut squash. Sometimes it's pesto. Sometimes it's like cannelloni.
Yeah.
We have, at the end of the day, it's a business and we have to be very true to ourselves. We have to make money.
Yeah.
So you can't just artist it, because as much as we would like to, it's not feasible. It's a business. So we have to make money and still do what you love.
Yeah.
It's a fine balance.
For sure. Well, so how did this place come about? Because it was the coffee shop before, right?
It was a coffee shop and a wine shop. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So when did that open?
So Nomada opened in 2019.
Okay.
And so in 2019 we had Nona, Nomada, and a food truck. Because why not?
Why not? Right? Yeah.
Just when you think you're invincible, right before turning 40. And then we decided we did not want to be in Old Town Scottsdale anymore, and we really love this area. We live really close to here, so we really like this community. We like this neighborhood, and so we decided to turn the wine shop and coffee shop into our next home, which was Mixela.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And how long was it?
Very long.
About less than a year.
Yeah, 9 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Mixela comes on the radar like that, and that you feel like this is kind of what you've had envisioned, or is this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we start doing this dining thematic.
We would do. We started with like dinners. Supper clubby. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, we had. Everything was built out, so we had to test the equipment, and I think that we also had to test how much we could do with no kitchen.
Sure. Yeah. Because you like, what do we got back there? Like, what are you working with?
2 inductions and 1 electric oven. That's it.
That's the list. That is incredible. That is incredible. And if you're listening to this and you come here watching this and you come here and you see, first of all, when it's almost like I don't want people to see the kitchen before they eat, right?
Mhm.
Look at the kitchen after, like, because you're like, wow. And then you're like, all right, on your way out, that's where all of that was prepared.
Yeah.
And you have a team of like, how many people are back there at once typically?
We have two and me. And in the morning, we have one person twice a week.
Okay.
So the kitchen team are 3 people.
3 or
Okay.
4.
When you guys are
3, 4.
rocking 3 or 4 people
Mhm.
back there, just
Yeah.
skirting around each other.
Pretty much.
behind.
It's little.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
little.
So what did you decide, like, as far like, so you're going to open it, and I love the story behind the name and the logo too. If you're watching on YouTube, on the far left there, that's your guys' logo.
Mhm.
What is that?
It's a Mixela.
Okay.
It's kind of a convoluted story, but it is inspired by a Sicilian folk tale.
Okay.
Testa di Moro.
Testa di Moro, which is a fable of a
Princess and Moroccan king or princess.
that fell in love, and it was forbidden love, and she didn't care, and
He needed to return to Morocco, I think, because he has his family, and she was in love with him.
Yeah.
So she didn't want him to leave, and she cut his head and put on the balcony, and put basil.
Wow.
So just when you
That-
thought,
just to show that you
That took a turn.
you can live and you cannot live it.
Yeah.
And she
yeah, I don't know
showed
if it's like,
yeah.
that
My
woke you
family is
up.
Italian, but it's
Whoa. Wait, what? That's great. I love it though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's like,
And so in
That's
Sicily, they may actually make like these beautiful.
yeah, you have 2 little ones there.
okay.
It's like a
Oh yeah.
like a ceramic vase.
Yeah.
And then you put like a whole bunch of like flowers on top of it, and it's called testa di moro. So they make the Moroccan prince and the princess, and you kind of put them together, and it's
Yeah.
like this beautiful. It's a folk tale,
Yeah,
but,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
or
all
it just serves as like, don't leave or I'll cut your head.
Put basil in your hair.
I mean, and I don't know
Yeah.
if it's like this,
Yeah.
like don't leave or I'll cut your
Yeah.
head. But
Is that the partnership agreement?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
It's on the LLC.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting, right? I mean, that's all kind of folk tales, right? Like these, like the kids' stories, like Ring Around the Rosie and all of that. And you hear the real story, you're like, whoa, what? That's about the Black Plague? Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Hansel and Gretel, man.
Yeah,
Woo,
exactly.
deep,
I mean,
weird.
yeah. Yeah. Well, so when you say that, I thought of Abel with the potheads.
The potheads.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
yep,
kind of what I
yep,
think
yep.
about that. Yeah, but it's a beautiful logo. I think
Thank you.
it's a beautiful logo. I think it captures the essence of this place.
Yeah.
Not the decapitation inside of it, but
And the herbs on top.
there's on top, a little basil. Yeah, take me through some of the. So we've talked about some of the foods that are like the staples here, right? Like so the empanadas.
Yeah. We have a sashimi that I put on the menu maybe a year ago. It's a yellowtail with black truffle paste and and pickled plums,
Okay.
and
Ooh.
everybody love it, and I cannot take it off from the menu.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things I had. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So the sushi, the sashimi, and the crudo, the ceviche. We have a good ceviche.
Yeah.
It's a Peruvian style that I learned in Venezuela, because we at those moments we had a lot of Peruvian and Colombian and people from South America moving to Venezuela, because 30 years ago it was a good place to live.
Yeah.
And I learned from Peruvian how to make this ceviche. And
What makes that different? What makes Peruvian style different?
it has the choclo popcorn
Huh?
and la leche de tigre, which is a juice from the fish,
Okay.
and herbs and vegetable, and you make a leche de tigre,
Yeah.
and the sweet potato.
Okay.
So there is no avocado, there is no tomato, there is
Which we're
no,
very used
that,
to, right? The
Yeah.
Mexican
that is
style
not the
ceviche,
Mexican.
Yeah.
And they are not chopped. They are like pieces,
yeah.
good,
Chunks.
Okay.
good. You can feel the fish. So it's a
Yeah.
big piece of. And we marinate just at the moment of the service.
Okay.
So it's still kind of raw in the heart of the piece of fish.
Yeah. Wow.
That is something that people come
Yep. They crave it,
return for that.
Yeah.
In general, my fish is top.
Yeah.
We did a few pastas, fresh pasta also. Now we don't have it because summertime.
Sure.
I think we put some shishito pepper that I did with preserved lemons from my tree that we preserved 6 months ago. So everything has a little story behind.
Yeah.
And those are getting very popular.
The Malva
Arepas,
cake, I think,
the Malva
is
cake.
becoming this.
Malva cake, yeah, she wanted to do this South African dessert. We did something different on the recipe, but basically it's a traditional pastry from South Africa. We do have some traditional plates.
Yeah.
And we do have some creation that became just like that. We were doing cannoli and we ran out from cannoli, but I have savoiardi and I have figs. I have a big tree of figs.
Okay.
And so we do confit, pico, dry, and I had a lot of figs. I had the ricotta, I have the savoiardi, and we have some Porto wine and some roasted almonds, and we put it together in a way. And boom!
Turned out delicious.
People like it.
Wow!
Just because we were running out of the shell of cannoli.
Yeah,
and that happens all day. Also,
but I think that's also
often
you trying to stay true to the season, right? Like our tree was going crazy, so I think we made like 8 gallons of fig jam.
Okay.
We're like, okay, so what else can we do? So we started pickling figs.
In kitchen cuisine is that it's use the product, try to no waste product.
Huge.
Yeah.
Use what you have. I have a lot of figs, so do something with this.
Yeah.
And you have to be creative also with cost. So optimization of the product.
For sure.
That is very important. That's as important for me as it looks nice because you put a flower on the top.
Yeah. Yeah. That's interesting though too, right? Because you said that was spawned by the cannoli shell, right?
We ran out of them.
Ran out of it, right? It's like one of those things where like wow, how did you come up with this out of necessity? Had to do it.
And I had that inside me because I grew up with my grandmother who she was in the Second World War, and so they survived like they could. And my grandfather, he fight in the Second War.
Yeah.
And so after war, you had to
improvise
how to eat, how to wear, how to survive.
Yeah. How to make do with what you have. Like,
and to appreciate the product at its right time, right?
Sure.
I think that right now figs are beautiful and we happen to have this insane tree. Let's harness and harvest what we have and then we will use it later, right? But I think it's that mindset of like, he always tells me, I never met his grandparents. Well, I met his grandfather, but he always tells me that when tomatoes were good, you would can tomatoes.
Yeah.
It was like
it was like massive. And all you did
we have a
for
pickup
like
truck.
weeks,
we fill up the bed of
like
tomatoes.
Pickup trucks of tomatoes because that was the time to do it, right?
Yeah.
So I think that we still want to keep that at Mixela, where if it's like fig time, then guess what? You're getting a lot of figs on the menu.
Yeah, but knowing that like it's not a forced fig, it is like they're fresh, like
and
these
they're
are
at
like
the right time. And, and if you follow, certain naturalistic and like holistic trends, that's when you should have the figs.
Yeah,
because that's the season for the figs. So your body should be having figs, like and I think that that's a very Italian, very Sicilian thing that we've always done. And sometimes, in Nona it would happen where it's like, but what happened to this dish? And we're like, well, it's not the season.
Yeah.
And people be like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
I think it's not the season. We're not going to give you something that tastes like crap.
We changed the pasta because mushrooms in winter and fall. It's okay, but in summertime,
Not
no.
in summer.
We have
Yeah.
a tomato. We have a prosciutto melone, which is it's a very traditional dish
Yeah.
in Europe and Italy, and it's a summertime dish because the salty of the prosciutto help you to keep your water inside. You know,
Yeah.
the salt and tomatoes also that the
Potassium.
potassium.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And-
Interesting.
Yeah,
So as much as we can, we try to stay with a biorhythm.
as much we can.
Yeah.
As much as you can, right? Because again, you have to make money.
For sure.
But
And
as
it's-
much as we can, we try to stay with
Yeah,
that.
the salad that we have is
That's a beautiful
it's
salad.
beautiful, and it has corn season
Yeah.
and green beans, Roma beans to make
Watercress.
asparagus. It's summer vegetables are and a watercress that it's not very popular, but people start learning about it, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then in fall we go back maybe to the
Butternut
the people want the
Mushroom.
no the
Pumpkin.
the
We're just gonna keep going.
beterraga,
Oh, beet.
beets.
Beets. Oh,
Yeah, we
oh,
have really
yeah.
good beets.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the moment for do beet salad.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah. Right.
Which
Yeah.
I don't understand that, but he does.
Yeah.
And I honor it and I
Just go
respect
with it.
that.
Just go with it. Yeah. He knows. He knows. I trust you.
And because the menu's short, we can handle the menu
Yeah.
in that way.
And so what's I mean, that sounds like it kind of rounds out the menu. The menu is continually evolving, right?
Yes.
Seasonal. I noticed some spirits back there, and I know you're a fan of mezcal. So you have some cocktails that you guys do too?
Couple cocktails.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
are some of the
so
specialties?
wine beer. We're mostly wine beer.
Okay.
Spritzes, so low ABV stuff that is different, not just your typical Aperol spritz, right?
Yeah.
And also highlighting mezcal.
Yeah.
Not tequila. Mezcal.
Not tequila. Why? You like the personal
don't
preferences?
like
Yeah, yeah. I like mezcal better too.
I
For
think
sure.
mezcal has an incredible story.
Yeah.
And I mean, tequila is a mezcal. I think mezcal it's a love story.
Mm.
And it's a labor of love. And it takes, 16 years to get to the point where you can actually use the plant. And I just think it's a beautiful story.
Yeah.
And I think it's a little misunderstood.
What do you mean? Like,
oh, mezcal, the worm. I mean,
Ah.
15 years ago when I started Nona, I was probably the only psycho that had like 17 different types of mezcal.
okay. Yeah.
And Nona at a place that was kind of Italian.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, but you need to try this.
Yeah.
I think that now, 10 years later, we've done a great job of educating. And now, I mean, mezcal is widely used. But mezcal is like wine. I mean, for me, there's like this plethora of flavors and it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
And I would
Wow.
like to have people, understand that love of mezcal. And, we only mix certain mezcals. I will not mix, something too obscure and, wild.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that that's respectful. I will not put, pineapple juice on something that took 20 years to create.
Sure.
But I think that mezcal cocktails are incredible. And it changes perceptions, right? Like some people just kind of take a sip of it and they're like, oh my gosh, I can barely taste the smokiness. I'm like, well, mezcal doesn't have to be smoky.
yeah.
And I think that that's unfortunately an idea that is, it's just kind of deeply rooted and unfounded.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a great spirit.
Yeah, and
sure.
soon we're gonna have the bacanora, no?
Yeah.
We had a taste of bacanora also,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and
Bacanora's
we are
coming. Compa Spirit.
working on it.
Oh, yeah. And what is Bacanora? How is it different?
Bacanora is actually from my hometown.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah.
So that's again a very personal choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that unfortunately, I think that we are very blessed to be able to have a spot that is full of things that we like.
For sure. Yeah.
Is it pompous and is it like a little I mean,
No, I don't think it is. Like I mean, that's yeah.
Different.
I mean, it's like
different.
it's like going
We're
to
proud.
your grandmother's house, right? Like she is presenting to you like she's very proud of what she's
Yep.
presenting to you, right? And she knows what she's presenting to you is good.
Yeah.
So I'm in. Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me in. I mean, is there anything else that you guys wanted to throw out there? One, I do got to say, a friend of mine, Todd, he came and did your guys' sushi class. Just did the sushi. Him and his daughter, he's like, they loved it. Cause he had asked me, he's
so
like, hey,
sweet.
he was like, who does, sushi classes? And I think I'd seen it in your newsletter, your social media. I'm like, Mixela. I'm like, go there. He's like, all right. And then I followed up with him. He goes, dude, that was awesome. He's like, me and my daughter had a great time.
Birthday present.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
great.
it's a total bonding.
Yeah.
thing. And that's happening. That was happening during summer, and we'll do it again next summer.
We did it 3 weeks, and at the same time we were doing wine tasting. So it was a round experience.
Yeah.
Because you
was
could
pretty cool.
learn something else. No, the pairing with the wine with the sushi.
Yeah.
And knowing people, it was
Yeah, it was sold out.
very nice.
We'll do it again.
Awesome. So sign up for your guys' newsletter.
Yes.
Follow you on social media.
Follow-
Come in and
show
try the
pages.
food. Yes.
You'll understand. A
yes.
lot of things come together.
Yeah.
You understand.
Well, thank you guys
Thank you.
again. Yeah, absolutely.